You know, I said it last year, and I'll say it again. The voter ID was implemented with Senator Metz and Rep. Anastasia Williams, and both of them minorities. Senator Metz said he would never introduce legislation or support legislation that would hurt his community. I was watching some footage in the House because unfortunately they didn't have any of the Senate footage because they didn't record it, but they did record the House version. And there was a gentleman wearing his Obama t-shirt, and he was sitting, you know, to the end of the table, and he said, you know, I was homeless and still had IDs. And in fact, let me show you all my IDs. And he just poured them out on the table. He's like, I've got this ID and this ID, and there was just really no opposition to the legislation, and it passed with a Democrat majority. Regarding the legislation that you had just mentioned that passed last year or 2 years ago, was an omnibus type package of election bills. And I did mention in this committee that it created two classes of voters. There was those that voted with ID and those that didn't. Those that voted from home that didn't need an ID, and those that voted in person that needed one. So I believe that is unfair, and we should implement the notary for the ID on the mail ballot voting.